Well, I wonder if anybody's here during the day. And actually, if anybody could hear me. There are people who I just came back from the gym and I wanted to talk about some things that I didn't really finish this morning. This morning I talked about how, Trump's affecting the grants. And really, he isn't doing as much as people think he is doing. Most of what he does is really for publicity. And it sounds like he's doing a lot. But what he's doing a lot of is firing people in the government. And there's, I think, something like 2 million people in the government. So he fired a couple 100,000, I think. Yes, California now. Great, Carolyn. And I wonder if you guys can hear me okay. Because I'm in a coffee shop and they have music in the background. Hello. Let's go to Ray. I always love your fun outfit. Well, thank you, Victoria. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I dress like this every day. And when people see me in the street or whatever, I mean, it makes people smile. So I feel if I can go out and dress the way I enjoy dressing, and people smile at me too, and it makes their life somehow just a little bit better, man, I feel I have nothing better to do in life. Yeah. And at my age, there's not a whole lot of things I can do well anymore. Uh, it's fun, and I think that's really life is so difficult and can be very difficult. And if you don't have fun, man, it's really hard to get through all this, whatever it is, because it's not easy. Are you on? Not now, but I am on TikTok. I was on there today also while I was on here this morning. I always love your fun. Thank you, Victoria. Uh, with that, and actually, I've been banned from Instagram, and I can't stream on Instagram yet. Uh, and people think I'm a scammer. I think what it is. And so people get angry because they hear the stuff I talk about, and they go try it, and it doesn't work, and so they say I'm a scam. Well, if you pray like hell in church and don't go to heaven, there's no guarantee you'll go. Why isn't that a scam? Uh, but what's the deal with our ports? Do you know? I mean, the ports, the ships, you know, we had so many ships waiting to get in the ports because we were trying to get there before the tariffs start. And so there's a lot of goods on ships waiting in our ports. If that's the kind of port you mean. What's the deal with your ports, with our ports? Do you know? Steel plays Buddha. But if anything, don't believe what you hear on the internet or somebody like me or anybody on social media. They're not professional journalists. You have to talk to people that are professional journalists doing that there, or people that get paid to study that. And there's a lot of free help for anything like that. If you're really looking for an expert in ports, you could find one, and particularly in the government. Um, and I'm not sure. I used to do that all the time for businesses. Businesses would ask me uh, information on something, and I'd find an expert in the government for free, and that's what they do. Let me find it. How to find a government expert. EXPRT. What you can do too, a way to start that process, it is going to, I have a free report that you could download now, and it has all the best government offices for every state. It has 500 uh, programs in your state, grant programs, and all the sources to where to apply and contact the offices in your state to apply them. Then also there's a, a section in that report that will show you uh, how to get free research help on anything. And it's all broken down. There's about 10 categories and where to go in the government to get free help on anything, free information. So the latest information. We have experts that study everything. You need something on energy? Well, we have the best energy information experts at the Department of Energy. Something like commerce, we have the best Department of Commerce, doing business experts in the government that are all free. You don't have to go to a consulting group or anything like that. Seattle Yard has lots of images lined up. Yeah, that's what I hear. But I don't follow that much. I'm really trying to help people who need money to do things. If you need money to start a business or pay your bills or get out of debt, things like that, I show you where those programs are. And the government, Trump is making this a little harder. Not getting rid of a lot of these programs. The programs he's getting rid of are more intellectual process that's going to affect our country long term. In other words, the latest cures to cancer and things like this. He's just stopping all these, or the National Science Foundation that gives out grants to, to investigate new sources for us to grow in. Must remind you of your father, Jim. He must remind you of your father. Who's Jim? I remind me of my father. You look like an old man from up in he put balloon on his hair salon. Don't know what that is. I remember you from those commercials. Yes, that was me. I just saw them. Yes, I will till I die. No lined up cod. They were sitting when busy, no lineup. Don't know. Whatever. But download that report. Here you go to. I'm going to put this in the chat on YouTube. I'm only on YouTube. I'm not on anything else. Why won't this let me? God, it won't let me write in the chat. Why doesn't it let me write in the chat? Well, here it is. Somebody write this in the chat. For some reason, it doesn't. Well, maybe I have to make this smaller. Yeah, it's 110. I see. Okay. There's still not a way for me to write in the chat. What the hell is going on? Okay, here, put this. Somebody put this in the chat here. Put tiny TINY and then URL TINY URL. Better the Orlando community, Orlando community. Okay, tiny TINY URL.com. Tiny URL TINY and then slash, and then after that you put in Lesko, LESKO 500. So tiny URL.com slash Lesko 500. Okay, and that's important because if you download that report, you don't have to give me an email or anything at all. Just download that. It's all free, and it shows you every city, every state, and 500 programs in every state you could start applying for. And that's for anything. For starting a business, getting rid of your debt and bills, or getting a better job, or buying a house. Anything you want. You have to take care of people. And also there's a section there on how to get free research help and who to contact for free research about anything. Even if you want to know about the lined up people at the docks. And there's people that study that, and they're free because they work for the government or nonprofit organizations. So they have to answer your phone. Really, they really don't have to, but they're obligated to because they work for the government, which is us. What advice would you give for a young man today? Exercise and eat well. Damn, dude, I remember you from TV. Yeah, nice to see you. Yeah. No, I mean, it is, number one, I think the best advice I think I could give. Don't use Google to get information. If you're looking to do something and you don't have money, don't go to Google. Free sources of money and help to do anything you want in this country. And the rich people use this. I mean, Donald Trump has $1 million whatever he professes to be, is all because of government programs. And his father made a fortune on government programs, gave the business to Donald, and Donald's first big $1 million deal was with a government property in Cincinnati, and he still uses government programs for his wealth. That's why he figured out how to become president and sell everybody bitcoins. And now I think he's in that deal in the Ukraine, so he gets that minerals too. So, all the rich people use the government, and then they tell you it's immoral to use the government. I mean, that's just bullshit. It's terrible to say that. It's good for them, but not good for me. And particularly now, we live in a country where more and more people are becoming poor than in any other developed country. We have more poor people living in the United States than in any other developed country, as a percentage of population, not individual count, but percentage. We're up to 17% of everybody in this country is living in poverty. Okay? And the average for all the developed countries, and there's about 30, 35 of them, is about 10%. So we have 17%. We're number one, baby. We're number one in poverty. And the other thing that's going on in our country is wages. Wages in all years, where they barely increased. In the last 40 or 50 years, 90% in this country saw their wages increase only 30%. So in like 40, 50 years. Inflation went up 300%. So your wages went up 30%, inflation went up 300%. You're screwed. You're never going to dig out of that. And that's why you have to learn about the programs that are out there for you to help you survive in these crises of high time, or how to use government money to if you get government money, go out and get a job and earn your living. Well, yeah, that'd be nice. Some people can't. Some people have people they have to take. Half the people who get SNAP, like money for food, half of them, the cost of living is so high, even if they have a job, they don't have enough to live on. That's the issue. It's not whether they're working or not. We have these programs. Get a job. Okay. Poverty rate is under 10 Is that ridiculous? If it was, yeah, it's if that person, family, or whatever, I think that's a single person. They probably die. But you can also get the government to give you money to train for a better job. See, this is the kind of programs that's out there, or money to start a business, or help to start a business. See, all these things are daycare. You can't afford to. You can't afford to leave your children. Pay for daycare because they have children. So what do we do? Let the children stay home alone? No, we have to probably figure that out, right? And people don't have enough money in their income to pay for that. Well, there's a lot of issues. You and I probably aren't going to solve them no matter what we do. Oh, Joseph, you're still there. Hi. But it's important that you know the options, particularly if you can't get a good job, you have to get to do that, and you don't go to Google. That's the one thing. When people said, I live under, pick me, I-87. I don't know where I-87 is. But to get a better job, there are government programs that will train you for free to get a high-paying job. You don't need a college degree anymore to get a decent job, but you do need skills, and that's available out there. Got paid $250 in the '70s in the military, the '90s. The Fed never changed poverty level or minimum wage. Well, they do. It's just slow. uh, and poverty level for what my job is. Every program has different income requirements, so you can't you can't go to one program that gives out money and believe that that's what's required for every program. No, that's impossible to do. There's thousands of programs, and they all have different requirements. So you have to start finding. And there's dozens, literally dozens of programs for anything you want. Like if you want to pay for rent, you can't pay for rent. Well, you can go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, fix your mic sound that's going in and out. I'm in a, uh, maybe because, thanks for saying that, Joe. Is that any better? My laptop was open. Maybe I'm getting feedback from there. I'm New York. I'm new here and subscribe. Okay, if you on Let's Go Help, then get over there. There's a link when you signed up. Get over there, and that's where we get the one-on-one help. Okay, so make sure. Joseph, is that any better now? Uh, Joseph, is the audio any better? Let's see it, Joseph. So if you're a member, Let's Go Help. And if you're not a member, you could join at letsgohelp@gmail.com. So if you go to letsgohelp@gmail.com uh, and you sign up there, it's $20. And we have unlimited free help to apply to every grant you're eligible for and every benefit. See, what frustrates me, everybody in America is eligible for an average of $18,000 worth of government benefits, okay? But they don't apply. They don't know where or how or what. And that's what I'm trying to do, have one source to find out about these government benefits that can help your life. So whether it's paying your bills and expenses, or health care, dental care, free legal help, start a business, buy all these things are available for free. You need money to help you do that. But you can't find it in Google. So that's why I'm saying when people go to Google to find information about government grants, don't find them there because Google is there to sell you something. So they are there to get money from you. But if you don't have money, you can't go there. And you'll get 200 million websites for Google. So that's why you overwhelm guys that want to, because they know you have a problem. What's your opinion about growth? I don't know what. They're going to get money from you. So if you have a problem, they want to convince you that they could solve your problem, but it's going to cost you money. See, what we do, we give you money uh, without anybody that don't cost anything. Every website we get will never ask you for money, okay? And that's the important thing. It's, when we do so much more. Grok, I don't know what, is that an AI? Grok is an AI? I don't know what that is. It's you, yes, it's you. A reference to 150 websites. That one's inside. Well, if that's a website, then but also, I don't know what websites they are. If they're not selling you anything, then that's good. Uh, but if you want to know websites that only give money and free help, is one of them, a great one, is go to findhelp.org. Put in your zip code. You can't hear Freddie. It's live. Anything you can talk to, it's live. Somebody's running a smoothie machine in the background. Uh, Gotta try that. Okay, I will. Uh, yeah, I was looking for stuff. So there are better. AI, I feel, is very good. AI is a good place to look for grants because you could say, I want information, money programs from government nonprofit organizations. See, they're the only offices that give away free money. .com, but very few. I mean, we're one of them. But it's not that much compared to the $4 or $5 trillion that's given out, in government offices and nonprofit organizations. That's everything in our economy is organizations giving away free money. You hear that? 40%, 40% of everything in our economy is government offices and organizations that give away. Okay? And you find them in Google. That's why people go to Google and you'll find 200 million people who want to get money from you. That's your across the but under the same sky is great topic. Epistemology, yes, growth. I was in Scotland for 2 years. I was a diplomatic courier for Expressway. I really played golf at the time. I was sort of like they threw me in the briar patch. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Actually, at the apartment building I'm in, they're throwing a party out in the lobby and in the front porch. We have three Saturday afternoon for all the members in the lobby. And so I'm throwing a cocktail party there too with the four bands. So if you're in town, let me know tomorrow afternoon. Classes are dope. All these new names, the new hip names for like I'm dope, I'm a goat. Uh, what what is it? Fit. Uh, Yeah, I like your glasses. But it's the program. You have something you want to do. Tell me what you want to do. Just tell me. Tell me. I've been doing this for 50 years helping people. I help Fortune 500 companies from millionaires to billionaires. And they did it all on learning about free money and health. Donald Trump, Leon Musk, they're all made from government programs. You know, I got a couple of sons, a couple of guns, and a couple of words that bust up the party and fuck up the fun. Oh yeah, you're not somebody to invite. It sounds like. Jim Carrey fell off. Billionaires and billionaires should be afraid of her. Love party. Well, they should, but I guess we're not complaining enough. Because they're certainly doing that's why it's the riches. The millionaires are taking the riches, getting it to the rich people. That's their constituency. And the 90% is getting shortchanged, I believe, but that's a biased opinion. But there are programs there that people don't even know now. They're not thinking of it. I once bought the book from a company called U.S. Trans. No, that's not me, U.S. Trans. No. Do you like to watch trees grow or knees grow? Any information on funding a 501c3 in California? Yes. Here's what you do. You go to this website, Americas, AMERICAS, and then SBDC. So Americas, SBDC. That's two S's in the middle. Okay, then that's .org. Americas, SBDC.org. You go there, put in your zip code, and you make an appointment with one of the counselors there. What they are is experts who help people start or expand businesses, nonprofit organizations, anything you want to start and make money with, inventions, things like that. You call them and make an appointment. Don't go looking for grants. Go looking for people to talk to about how to find what you need to start this business. Because they do this all the time. And that's what you want to do. Find people that help people like you. We have them all day long. So you're not going to be the first rodeo. So that's why you use those people to go up the learning curve. Another good place to start, if you need help, is a place called Meetup. MEETUP. Meetup.com. Meetup. MEETUP.com. Low quality. No quality. Make sure you understand how to run a business before wasting time. Yeah, don't start an LLC first. Don't spend any money. Get it. Get free consulting with these experts I just told you about. They'll help you through that. And you don't spend money for this. That's silly because you don't know what to do. And what do you want to spend money on if you are going to spend money on is getting a customer. Forget everything else. Yes, I want to. You can learn. Look at all the idiots that run businesses. And that's important. We live in a country of such abundance. I mean, I feel I'm a grandchild of miners that came to this country from Czechoslovakia, and I still think it's cool. It's getting off on the wrong track now, but that's right. Use the programs already. But there's so much help out there. America loves you. I mean, that's what I see. If you see all the programs, if you understand all the stuff that's available to help you live a better life here. I mean, 40%, listen to that, 40% in America are programs to help you live a better life. 40%. They don't charge you anything. So this to me is somebody who loves you if they're helping you without charging you money, right? Otherwise, you're a company trying to make money from you, right? It's not what you know. It's the people you're talking to. That's right. And, and what you know is a hazard because what you know is probably wrong, and you don't know the stuff that could really help you because you haven't tried to look for them before. So you just believe there's out there. You get help to look and just try to find them. You know, all the help is available for you. Download them. That's fine. There are people that live in the household. You live Download this report. It's free. You don't even ask for your email. You don't have to do anything. And it's at tiny, Tiny, URL. Tiny, Tiny, URL. Okay? I can't hear you. Anybody else can't hear me? Sometimes it goes in and out. Like I say, I'm in a coffee shop, and it's a little weird. So tinyurl.com/Lesko, Lesko 500. Sound is bad. Okay, sorry. I guess it's where I got a lot of bars here. I'm going to turn this off. Turn my laptop off. I had it sleepy. Maybe I turn it on. How's the sound? Sound any better now? It's not really well, you have to use these tools. These are tools that every rich person knows how to use. And so this time while we're trumping it, every millionaire and billionaire is in town finding out what and it's there for you too. It doesn't matter what income you have. It's there for everybody. You have to find out about it because they're not going to find you. The government program will not find you. You have to find them because they don't have advertising to find you. How's the sound? Is that any better yet, guys? Oh, that's better. Oh, so that's uh, turning off my other computer. That's a good thing to know. All right. Worse, get closer to the mic. App can't decide what main voice versus background. That's what it is. You're gonna see my tonsils. I see the background. You want to see my tonsils? Actually, I think I got them out. That's the only time I was in the hospital. First grade or something. And the best part about it, you had to eat ice cream. Yeah. I was a big shit. Next time to the mind. But please, investigate these programs. They can change your life. They work on your part. There's no good man, thank you man, and you get a check. No. But the programs are real. Every website we just gives you money, but you have to figure out how to use it, and a lot of that is talking to people. You have to talk to people. So download this report, or you can join us for $20, and that's Let's Go Help.com. letsgohelp.com. And it's $20 to get unlimited. And like today, we have probably 3, 4, 5 hours of people that are live on our website, members, to answer your questions about how to do it. We have 15,000 members, 15,000 members that help each other with government money. Yeah, that's all they do. They help each other. They don't even charge me. Yeah, they know how good it feels to help people. Okay, and that's important. So if you want to join, to help yourself and help other people, and that's letsgohelp.com. Letsgohelp.com. It's important that you know that. It's important that you use it. It's there whether you use it or not. It's not going to go away, no matter what Trump does. I mean, what he's doing, I can see so far, is making it harder for you to apply. So you got to put a little more stamina, you know, energy behind what you're doing to make sure you don't get thrown off base, because they're getting rid of a lot of officials in the government who were there to help you apply for these things. So the money's still there, but you're going to have to work a little harder. A lot of people or okay, go over to the website. If you remember, we got links. And we have a report that shows you how to get free help for pets. You can download this report, and we got some of the help there. So if you go to find, if you go to tinyurl.com, and then LES30 if you download that, under the help, that's a report of 50 states and all the best programs in 50 states. Now, in there is a section on healthcare and pet care. So, how to get free pet care. We have a bigger report on pet care, but that's over on Western Health 2, where we give you a link to get into that when you sign up. Make sure that you are in there. That's where you get the real it's hard. Your pet that needs. I'm not sure I lost it. That's you with the pen or not. Okay, we'll start trying to help. You got to get on that phone. That's the way you get it too. You get on the phone and start talking to people. Oh, I have a really good. Nice. Yeah, it must be the music in the background here. I'm sorry about all that. I'll have to do this less. Less. Actually, I'm going to walk outside and see if that's better. Maybe there'll be traffic. So hold on. How is that? Any better? How's the audio now? You need to pick yourself up by the bootstrap. Yes, we all have to do that. And actually, but you need help too. And so you got the free help. And you pick yourself up, and that takes energy too. Uh, better fix. Oh, wonderful. So I got to get my butt outside. I started out here, but there seemed to be too much noise, and I thought it'd be easier inside. But I was wrong. I'm wrong a lot. Life on two wheels, great. I had a scooter. I had to stop riding. I just can't think fast enough anymore. That's one thing with aging. I'm going to be 82 soon. It, my muscles are okay. I don't hurt in my bones, and I could run, but I was falling all the time. I can't think fast enough. So bicycling even goes too fast for me to think. But I could help people, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. I plan to do that. I think it's stupid to retire. We're here. We're here to help everybody, uh, and that's the only reason to live. I think. I mean, you have to relax and enjoy life too. But I think our main purpose is to help other people, and maybe that's stupid, but we give what we have, and it's to find the talent you have, and to explore that talent so you can get better at whatever talent you have, and you could share that. So even if it's fixing appliances, well, if you like it, people need that, and that way you can even make money at it. So I think the ideal life is to find out what you're good at and make money at it. So then you do something you're great at, people need it, and you make money at it too. And I'm so fortunate to be able to do that. That's I just think, God, I grew up in a society where they said at 60 you go down in Florida and play golf. I said, God, I like golf, but I'm a shitty golfer. Why would I want to do that for the rest of my life? Like I do this, and it creates income, and I don't have to worry about paying my rent, and it's triple. So, and I think, see, everybody could do that too, with the help that's out there to help you do that. So if you don't know what to do, you could get help the people sit down with you to help you think about what to do. And it's all free, and that's what's important. This man saved me back in the day. Them books were, well, thank you so much, Real. Uh, yeah, I mean, see, I mean, just that's enough to keep you through in life. And if you help somebody, uh, it is, that's why I think I call uh, our community a loving community. People loving each other, helping each other. I probably for 10 years now, wow, Frederick, God, that's longer than two of my marriages. Wow. And life is so abundant, so joyful. You get stuff. You don't know how to get a whack on the side of the head. You know, to get us out of it. To see the opportunities that are out there to help you grow. I mean, right now, you could, for, 3, 4 months training in something that is really needed in your area, and the government knows that, and they'll train you for free. And some of these programs even pay you while you get trained, and that could lead to a immediate job at $40,000 or $50,000, and other training programs go up to $100,000 without a degree. So that is the kind of help that's out there for people. Starting a business, you don't even need money to start a business anymore. I used to think that, and I got an MBA, and the first two businesses I started failed because I got money. Then when I learned how to do it without any money, then that's when they were successful. So the help is out there if you want to start a business. Uh, First of all, download that report. I'm going to take off soon. So go to tinyurl.com, tinyurl.com/Lesko, Lesko 500. So tiny, TINYURL dot com, com/Lesko, Lesko 500. Okay, and down, you don't have to put in your email or anything. And we give you that report for free. You see, I left my knapsack in there. And then if you want, leskohelp.com. Lesko, Lesko help, HELP.com. Please let you do it yourself. You can do yourself. Take those 500 reports and start calling people. Start calling as many people as you can in your state. You have dozens and dozens of people in your state that want to help you, okay? And to do anything you need. But you have to do the calling. They're not